It took almost 9 months, but just yesterday, parts of the Missouri River throughout eastern Nebraska went below flood stage. While the parts of the river in Omaha have been below for a while now, the areas south of here, where we saw some of the worst flooding, took much longer. Today, reporter John Kipper explored the issue and when the water could come back up.
March 13th, 2019. That's the last time the Missouri River in eastern Nebraska was completely below flood stage.
It's been about 50 plus years, and since that time, this is the first time that I can find where we've stayed above flood stage for that long of a time. And I think we kind of got used to it in a lot of ways.
The waters go back down right as winter goes into full swing and before the water freezes up. And when it begins to melt, there's worry it could rise again.
We're pretty worried about the Missouri River again.
That's because the ground is wet and the river is still abnormally high for this time of year. And there's reason to believe heavy snow in the Dakotas will make its way downstream and overwhelm the river yet again.
In the Dakotas and further north, they keep their snowpack for most of the winter and it just accumulates. And so we get that, and a lot of water comes down when it does melt.
So over the coming months, it's a watching game over at the National Weather Service. They're monitoring the stream levels, snowpack, and hoping snow up north doesn't melt too fast, all the time, with the flood of 2019 in the back of their minds.
On the one hand, to have a repeat of last year would be extraordinary, but at the same time, there's never been a flood that hasn't been beaten before.
Reporting in Valley, John Kipper, 3 News Now.
Pearson also says a March flood is rare, and if the river levels do get high again, it would likely happen south of Omaha and later in the spring and into the summer.